Alongside Jesse Simonton, I'm Austin Price for the 2-minute drill post-midnight. Tennessee went victorious, a game that they really dominated early, but the middle 8, the last 4 of the first half, first 4 of the second half, Indiana controlled the tempo, but then 2 late touchdowns. The last one being an Eric Gray run puts Tennessee up. They win this one 23-22.
Yeah, put it on the board. I put it on Twitter. Tennessee, they had a 99% win probability at BYU. When they played BYU, they lost that game. This time it was the inverse. The craziness came their way. ESPN Stats Inc. said that FBS teams were 0 for 471 when trailing by at least 13 points in the final 5 minutes of the game. Tennessee first team this season to win that game. What a way to cap off the 2019 season. 6 straight wins was not pretty. They threw up all over themselves in the middle 8 minutes of that game, but they, resiliency, adversity, we've heard those words a lot this season. It paid off in full for Vol fans tonight in Jacksonville.
Now, we had a suspension early, so Juwan couldn't play. We had pick sixes. Quarterback gets benched, he comes back in. Did we just run the gamut of the entire season in this one game?
It was. The play calling early on was strange. I did not think Tennessee adjusted well when Indiana started to kind of max protect a little bit. That pressure started that they were getting in early suddenly wasn't there. The quarterback yo-yo, in short, per Jeremy Pruitt, Jarrett Garantano was bad. Brian Maurer was worse, so we put JG back in, but JG was the guy per Jeremy Pruitt. They wanted in there in the end, and he delivered. To his credit, JG went in there, ripped him down the field on some passes to Eric Gray. Eric Gray, freshman running back, wins MVP, catches out of the backfield. The game changed with Jeremy Pruitt calling the onside kick, though. Does that rally happen?
Who recovered it? Eric Gray.
Exactly. And does that rally happen? And that was good coaching because Indiana, as Tom Allen said after the game, was not expecting it. Poor job by him. Tennessee said they'd run that play 500 times in practice over the last 6 months, was executed perfectly. Paxton Brooks shanked a punt early in this game, but that was a perfectly placed ball for that onside kick.
Well, ironically, you go back to his first year as a head coach. Jeremy Pruitt ran several onside kicks over the course of that first year.
They didn't get them.
And did not get them. This year, a well-calculated move late in this bowl game with 4 minutes to go. And the common sense says kick it off. Indiana thought they were kicking it off, but a good coaching decision to not kick it off results in an Eric Gray touchdown run, a Tennessee win, and 1 for 471.
Yes, 1 for 472.
That's crazy. That stat says it all. Tennessee's victorious, 6 wins in a row, 7 of 8. They finished the year 8-5. We'll have our Instant React podcast coming up on the GQ. We'll have continued coverage from here in Jacksonville, and of course, this guy will get hard to work to do that review piece tomorrow. Hubs will have the day after. Everything coming up on VolQuest.